A lot of people who struggle with self-love are really caring people. Actually, they care about being honorable. They want to be humble. And when people struggle with self-love, I find that they are the kind of people that want to put others before themselves. The idea of self-love comes across as selfish to some people and just rubs them the wrong way. And to have the desire to not be selfish is honorable as far as I'm concerned. Because let's face it, there are so many people that are selfish. So many people are self-centered, and it's really just clear to see if you look at the society we live in. So why self-love in a self-centered world? Hi, my name is Brianna from Self Love Starts Now. I'm so glad you're here. If you are on your self-love journey, you're gonna love this channel, so just subscribe. Okay, so why self-love in a self-centered world? The thing is, healthy self-love is not self-centered at all. Self-love is not about being self-centered. Self-love doesn't say that the world revolves around you, and it's certainly not doing whatever you want. Because I have an entire business that's dedicated to self-love, I think I get the most backlash when talking about this topic, especially in person, because in person I could see the way people respond to it. And you will be so surprised what people think self-love is, or what first comes to mind when they hear or think about self-love. A lot of people think that self-love is actually being obsessed with yourself. Like, they may think about you're taking selfies everywhere you go, like you're so in love with yourself, like you just always want to see yourself in the reflection. You're taking photos, you're taking videos, you want everyone to know what you're doing, who you are, because everyone loves you, everyone cares to know. I mean, you love you, so everyone else should love you too, because you're just amazing, you're the best thing since sliced bread. And that's kind of the vibe people get from self-love. But what I'm going to share is so important. Something we mistakenly do so often. We conflate words. We put words together. It helps us to think less. It helps our brains to organize ideas. And sometimes it could be out of laziness. And love is one of those words that we do this with so frequently. We conflate love so frequently. And I think we do it because love is so big. Love is so grand. It's bigger than life. It's love. And love really encompasses so much. I don't think a dictionary could really do justice to what love is. And think about it, there's even different types of love, right? Like, we could be talking and you're referring to a friendship love or love with your family, and someone else is talking about romantic love. Like, there's literally a whole list of different types of love. But love, it encompasses so much. So it just feels really weird to me, like people could conflate being obsessed with yourself with self-love, or love and obsession. So let me just break down one bit just to draw a little picture. Let me explain. If you love your child or a child, love doesn't look like one thing. Rarely does it look like one thing. Love sometimes looks like discipline. Love sometimes looks like telling that child a lot of no's. And why is that? Because when you love someone, you want to do what's best for them, not just for that moment, not just to bring them that happiness or that temporary happiness. But when you love someone, you want them to go down a path that will benefit them the most long term. Discipline is used to teach boundaries, respect, and responsibility. And to withhold such important lessons would really be withholding love. And we don't always think about love as discipline, but it encompasses that. Love encompasses so much. Now, a child may not feel loved when being disciplined, but discipline is certainly an expression of love. And discipline is just one trait that applies when we love ourselves. Loving ourselves means we exercise self-discipline and self-control. It means we could say no to ourselves when we need to. First and foremost, self-love means we treat ourselves with patience and kindness. Also, how we treat ourselves is often how we treat others. If you are someone who struggles with boundaries in relationships, it's likely you struggle with having boundaries for yourself. If you struggle saying no to others, you probably also struggle to say no to yourself when you know you need to. Whether it's eating unhealthy, watching porn, excessive shopping, you know what I'm saying, and you know what applies to you. So if you notice some toxic patterns in your relationships, start with the man or woman in the mirror. So why self-love in a self-centered world? Because self-love is not self-centered. Self-love is treating yourself with patience, kindness, and self-respect. It is exercising self-discipline and self-control. So please remember that the next time someone tells you self-love is selfish. If you are on your self-love journey, I really think you would enjoy the video, 7 Signs of Healthy, True Self-Love. Love you. Bye.